Alright, we got the first few trees down. These are my friends in the neighborhood. They're not my dogs, but they hang out with me. They're cool. So some learning lessons have already been caught. First of all, cutting down the trees wasn't bad. You know, I used to work with the Forest Service and I got some good experience cutting trees, but I'll tell you where it got sketchy. Where it got sketchy is when you have a tree that you cut down and it lands in another tree, and then you got to go and cut the other tree, and then you got two trees coming down at once. And then also what'll happen is you'll have what they call a spring pole. This was a spring pole, right? So this tree fell, big tree fell and was pinching this puppy down, and it was bent, fully curved like that, right? And so if I just tried to cut it straight away, it would just spring straight back on me and really hurt me. Or if I released the weight from it by cutting the bigger tree on top of it, it would spring back at me and get me. So what you do for these is you put in relief cuts where all the tension is. You just make little small cuts, a few of them all the way. And then once enough tension is released, you can cut it and it won't totally destroy you. Other lessons I learned is, I thought this is maybe a 10-inch diameter tree, and I thought that would be fine. 16 foot, 10-inch diameter. I was going to go for the standard 12 by 16, but man, deadlifting this tree up to put this log under it to keep the tree off the dirt, because otherwise it'll rot and you don't want that to happen to your logs. I lift it up and then it's like, okay, now how do I get this? I can't move a foot, I can't move my hands, and how do I get this under here? And I just had to muscle it, and I hurt my back. Had to stop for a day. Thankfully, it wasn't anything too serious. Same problem here. So I decided, well, my options are to go way smaller, and I really don't want to go any smaller than a 10 by 10, or to try with a 6.5-inch diameter trees. I don't know if this is going to work for the saddle notch method, or if I'm going to have to straight away do the button pass method. But that is you wouldn't believe just how much lighter it is. 6.5-inch diameter versus 10. Yeah, that's about 6.5-inch diameter. Yeah, that's the first learning lessons and mistakes I caught. Don't get too eager and try to deadlift your trees right away. I've been working out in preparation for this, but you could have very easily slipped a disc, hurt my back. So be safe out there, and I'll keep you all updated.